Egypt has added a new military naval base in the eastern Mediterranean, around 140 kilometers away from the Egyptian-Libyan border and oriented towards the western strategic direction. This ensures full coverage of Egypt's northern coasts in combination with other military bases, from the farthest point in the northeast at Port of El Arish to Mohammed Naguib military base in the middle of the northern coast, and finally the 3rd of July base. It comes following the establishment of the Southern Fleet in the Burns military base, which was inaugurated around a year and a half ago. The Burns base is located on the Red Sea, covering the eastern and southern strategic directions. According to the inauguration document of the base released by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, the 3rd of July base represents a new addition to the Northern Fleet, oriented towards the west. The 3rd of July base is responsible for securing Egypt's economic interests, protecting sea lines of communication and marine security, using both surface combatants and submarines. Commander of the Egyptian Navy, Lieutenant General Ahmed Khair's speech included 4 main messages. First, the base is part of Navy's comprehensive modernization program and is the largest in Egypt, covering 10 million square meters. It is one of 5 such naval bases that will provide logistical support for the armed forces in the Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. The base will help counter smuggling operations and illegal immigration and secure Egypt's economic resources at sea. Second, the base is built in accordance with the international standards and is equipped to carry out joint trainings and missions with friendly countries. The base comprises 47 modern naval vessels from the Egyptian fleet. Third, the base sends a message of peace, security, cooperation, and stability in the region, which is key to achieving development. Fourth, its name comes in memory of a great day in Egypt's modern history, which the forces of extremism were faced by thought and development. Armament experts in Egypt affirm that the 3rd of July base reflects Egypt's military engineering capabilities, which has achieved a qualitative leap in the naval armament field. Security challenges also extend through Africa, especially the areas of tensions in Chad, Niger, Nigeria, and Mali. The 5 new bases are an integrated system for the defense of more than 2,200 kilometers long coastal strip to the north and the east. Concerning strategic cooperation and military diplomacy, Egypt has signed military cooperation statements with many international and regional powers in the Gulf and Africa. Enhancing Egypt's military capabilities in this regard will foster this strategic cooperation.
Welcome back. The book fair is currently running at the Cairo Convention Center under the slogan In Reading Actually Is Life. We are going to find out more together about this important event and we'll be back.
We are at the International Exhibition Egyptian Center, the EIEC, for the activities of the 52nd edition of the Cairo International Book Fair. This year's International Book Fair was inaugurated on the 30th of June with the participation of the Prime Minister and the Minister of Culture. It was open to the public on the 1st of July. It will remain so until the 15th of July. The aim is to receive 100,000 visitors per day. We are seeing a great attendance, great participation from Egyptians, from foreigners living here in Egypt in this beautiful weather that we have in Egypt's summer, and we are seeing a respect for regarding the coronavirus pandemic and the social distancing and everything, and it's a beautiful place, beautiful gathering, and people from more than 25 countries, mostly from Arab countries in here, and over 1,200 publishers are also here. So let's get to know more about the 52nd edition of the Cairo International Book Fair in the upcoming minutes. The 52nd edition of the Cairo International Book Fair held at the Egypt International Exhibition Center and under the auspices of President Sisi had great care for children and children's books. So with us is Zeina Shihab. She's a representative for Lebanese publishing and distribution house for children's books here at the Cairo International Book Fair. The fact that your pavilion is about children's books, and this is very, very interesting. I saw some very interesting titles for books here. Without mentioning those titles, talk to me about some of the stories, the interesting stories that you have.
We have so much stories from the age 3 till the age 12. We have so many issues to discuss. We discuss animal welfare, bullying, family ties, the importance of going to school, the importance of reading. We advise parents to really read stories for their kids before they sleep so they know the importance of the books. Children mainly are watching social media, always on TikTok, always on games and playing games. It's important to read, to know more about behavior. We have so many issues, and we will really be glad for all of you to come visit us here at the festival.
Also having a strong presence at the 52nd edition of the Cairo International Book Fair were many institutions targeting not only children but teenagers, adolescents and youth in general. With us now is Mr. Tariq Andil, sales manager for one of the publishing and distribution houses here at the Cairo International Book Fair, presenting their content in English and French languages. I see a lot of books in different fields and in many languages. So talk to us about the content that you have.
We do present, talking about preschool, from KG up to high school. We have different kind of books. We have English, we have French.
Is it mainly curriculum or for culture and reading purposes?
No, we don't do curriculums.
Yeah.
It's culture thing, activities, board books.
Yeah.
We cover almost everything, and trying to be one of the companies who supplies schools for libraries and reading. This is the main thing.
Alongside the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Interior, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Information and Decision Support Center belonging to the Cabinet, the Egyptian stock market and others, the Biblioteca Alexandrina, the world-renowned Biblioteca, had a large pavilion at the Cairo International Book Fair, naturally. Well, that was Nile TV International's report about the ongoing activities of the 52nd edition of the Cairo International Book Fair here from the 5th Settlement District in the capital, Cairo. Mohammed Abdrahim for Nile TV International.